Hey, how's it going YouTube? This is your boy Chosen and welcome to today's video. Today I will be giving you my personal opinion on what 5 stages I would love to see if a Naruto to Boruto Fighterz were to come out. These stages are not listed in order. I don't really favor one over the other because, to be honest, I'd love to see all 5 of these feature in the game. Now before we dive into the video, I have uploaded another video earlier discussing what 2021's Naruto game is more likely going to be. If you're interested, the link to that video will be in the description. Now on to the topic you guys are here for. The first stage I would absolutely want in a 2D fighting Naruto game is the iconic Final Valley. Now of course it's not going to be just a plain stage with Hashirama and Madara statues in the background. For all the stages in this 2D fighting Naruto game, I would love to see an animated background of characters fighting, but only characters that have those iconic fights in the stage. For example, when you load into the Final Valley stage, Hashirama and Madara would be fighting in the background. You got Hashirama shooting wood dragons at Madara, Madara summoning the Nine Tails and covering it with his Susanoo, Hashirama summoning the Thousand Arm Konan. They clash and the background explodes, changing the time of day. Now it's evening. After about maybe 15-20 seconds, PTS, Naruto, and Sasuke show up, fighting it out for about a minute. Then they both transform. Naruto goes into the One Tails, Sasuke goes into his Curse Mark transformation. The iconic Rasengan Chidori clash happens, and now it's nighttime. End of Shippuden, Naruto and Sasuke are both standing on their predecessor's head, which then leads to them clashing it out. Naruto transforms to Six Path, Sasuke uses his Susanoo. They fight it out for a little bit longer, eventually getting tired, and that's when they charge up for their final clash. Once the clash happens, a bright white flash appears and restarts back to morning. The whole Hashirama and Madara fight then starts over. Now I do think the game shouldn't just give you all these maps right away. I do think there should be a story mode that covers majority of Shippuden. As you progress through the story, you unlock these iconic maps. For example, with the Final Valley, you can only unlock this stage that I just told you by completing the final level. The second stage I would love to see in a 2D Naruto fighting game is KAGUYA Dimensions. Yes, I did emphasize shuns because this is going to have a total of 4 different stages. If you have seen the full fight between Team 7 and KAGUYA, you know that she has the ability to change dimensions completely. 4 of those dimensions we were shown was the fire dimension, ice dimension, gravity dimension, I guess, and the last one by Storm 4 terms is called the zone of the first orb. The match would start with Naruto and Sasuke fighting KAGUYA at the fire dimension. KAGUYA, Sakura, and Obito, like they were in the anime, will be pinned down until they switch over to the ice dimension. Once at the ice dimension, Sasuke is grabbed and thrown to a different dimension. Then Naruto and KAGUYA proceed to fight. Later on, Obito, with the help of Sakura, quickly teleports Sasuke back to the stage to resume his fight alongside Naruto. I know what really happens isn't anything like what I explained, but because the stage transitions 4 times, they can't display what happens detail by detail. Once Sasuke returns, they are teleported to the gravity dimension. Cool little fact, in this dimension it is basically impossible to jump, not only for the background characters, but you as well. Now I know this can seem annoying, so it won't be for too long. KAGUYA will shoot out her rods, Obito and Kakashi will try to act as a body shield, Obito will use Kamui to save Kakashi, then passing away. Sasuke will then teleport over to KAGUYA to strike her with a Chidori. We are now teleported to the final stage transition, which is the zone of the first orb. Naruto strikes KAGUYA's arm and summons 8 shadow clones to perform the Super Tail Beast Rasen Shuriken combo, which then triggers that disgusting giant 9-headed monster of a thing. Kakashi uses his perfect form Susanoo and throws 4 Kamui enhanced shurikens to split apart the arms. Then the giant True Secret Orb emerges within and KAGUYA now appears. Without her realizing, Sasuke teleports behind her, Naruto in front of her, and Sakura above, all ready to deliver the final move. But before this all happens, KAGUYA's Rinne Sharingan flashes a bright white light, and now everything is reset back to the fire dimension. The third stage I would love to see in a 2D fighting Naruto game is the KAMUI dimension. But the background animation for this stage will be shorter than the other 2, mainly because the only fight that takes place isn't really long at all. And that of course is the infamous Kakashi vs Obito fight. One of the best fights in all of Naruto and Shippuden. The match starts with Kakashi and Obito charging into each other and performing some hand-to-hand combat. One twist is that we won't only see hand-to-hand combat from the current Obito and Kakashi, but the past versions of themselves as well. Something like every 10 to 15 seconds, it's a switch between the Kakashi and Obito of the old and the new. Once they are done with their hand-to-hand combat, it then becomes a battle of ninjutsu. Obito performs a couple of fire attacks, while Kakashi counters them all with countless different jutsus he has in his arsenal. Once their ninjutsu battles finish, they then proceed to clash one final time. Kakashi strikes Obito with a lightning blade, and Obito strikes Kakashi with one of his rods. Now how the stage will transition back to the beginning of that fight will be by genjutsu. Just like in the beginning of the Obito and Kakashi fight when they clashed together, it was revealed to be nothing but an illusion. So what happens is the background zooms out a bit and we see Kakashi and Obito standing on opposite sides of each other as the Kakashi and Obito that had just fought slowly fades away, revealing that it was nothing but mere genjutsu. The fourth stage I would love to see in a 2D Naruto fighting game is the hidden snake Grotto. You all should know which battle takes place here, but if you don't, I'm referring to the Itachi and Sasuke vs Kabuto fight. The stage starts with Kabuto wearing his robe and Sasuke charging at him, taking off the hood to reveal that he's not wearing it anymore. Kabuto behind Itachi then uses the Sage Art White Extreme attack, blinding Itachi and Sasuke. Kabuto then charges at Sasuke but is saved by Itachi's Susanoo. Itachi and Sasuke then both summon their Susanoos, Itachi attempting to strike at Kabuto, who dodges, landing on the ceiling. Sasuke fires off an arrow that strikes his tail. Itachi then charges at Kabuto, who is then struck with Sasuke's blade by Kabuto. Itachi then activates his Izanami, and a bright light flashes, resetting the animation. Here's a twist. The background fight from here on out will be an endless loop of a short battle animation, which is Itachi putting Kabuto in Izanami, never changing back to the original starting point of the fight. Now before we get on to the final stage, I do think it's more than necessary for me to shout out, well, I wouldn't call it honorable mentions, more like stages that should 100% be included into the game. Hidden Leaf Village, iconic fight, Minato vs Obito. Hidden Sand Village, Gaara vs Deidara. Great Naruto Bridge, Zabuza and Haku vs Team 7. Hidden Miss Boruto Edition. No iconic fights here because, well, it symbolizes the time of peace. So instead, you would just see villagers interacting with each other. Hidden Cloud, Killer Bee vs Sasuke. Destroyed Hidden Leaf Village, Naruto vs Pain. The two Chunin exam stages, Rock Lee vs Gaara and Naruto vs Neji. Hidden Leaf Village, Boruto Edition. Again, time of peace, so villagers are just interacting with each other. Now of course I can go on, but I think you guys get the idea. And the final stage that I would love to see in a 2D Naruto fighting game is, in Storm 4 terms, Otherworld Divine Tree, Boruto Edition. This stage will feature one of my favorite, if not my favorite Naruto to Boruto fight to date. Naruto and Sasuke vs Momoshiki, the anime edition. The fight will start the same way it does in the anime, with Naruto and Sasuke surrounding Momoshiki. They will both charge at him, Momo of course catching their fist, and this is when the fight really begins. Naruto goes to KCM and Sasuke activates his EMS. The fight will start off with Naruto, Sasuke, and Momoshiki using Taijutsu, which then leaves Momoshiki in a damaged state. Momoshiki, furious, summons that giant ape, I don't know, and Naruto and Sasuke summon the Susanoo enhanced Kuruma avatar. Momo takes a swing at Naruto and Sasuke, who then dodge it and deliver a clean strike that wipes out the ape. Momoshiki, enraged, summons those weird dragon looking things that he caught Sasuke with in the anime, but this time it catches both Naruto and Sasuke. Boruto then throws a vanishing Rasengan, which then disappears. Momoshiki proceeds to laugh, but then gets struck by the Rasengan, releasing Naruto and Sasuke. Boruto heads towards the two and Naruto powers up Boruto's Rasengan, which then forms into the Uzumaki Rasengan. Momoshiki creates his own giant ball of energy and the two clash at each other, causing the background to flash a white light, which then restarts the whole animation. And that, ladies and gents, are the 5 stages I would love to see if a Naruto to Boruto Fighterz were to release. If you made it all the way until the end, I do give you my thanks, and I'd further appreciate your support by liking this video. This has been your boy Chosen, and I'll catch you on the next one.